Welcome to ABLG TV, quick resources for busy parents and professionals. In this video, we're going to talk about what the heck are multiple modalities of ABA. ABLG TV is brought to you by Above and Beyond Learning Group. We are a therapeutic intervention agency located in New Jersey, and we specialize in ABA and speech therapy for learners with autism and related developmental disorders. In today's episode, we're shedding some light on what the heck ABA providers mean when they say, we provide multiple modalities of ABA. We're going to talk about two categories that modalities might refer to. We're going to go more in depth about one of those categories. Our objective is to help demystify this common term that's used in many providers' clinical model, including ours. When you're new to applied behavior analysis, it sounds great to have all of the bells and whistles. You might not know what quote-unquote multiple modalities are, but it sure does sound important to have them. So let's talk about some of the things that service providers might mean when they say, we provide multiple modalities of ABA. This is just an overview to orient you to some of the different modalities of ABA that people might be referring to. The take-home is to be sure to ask the service provider exactly what they mean when they offer multiple modalities of ABA. The word modalities might refer to one of two things, or both. It may refer to teaching procedures or subsets of ABA. In today's post, we're looking at the first category, teaching procedures. There are several types of teaching procedures that are based in the principles of applied behavior analysis that can be used to target different skills. These include discrete trial training, chaining, shaping, natural environment teaching, incidental teaching, and many, many more. It might also refer to errorless learning or different styles of teaching using applied behavior analysis. Let's review a few of these teaching procedures so that you have an established common vocabulary to share with the service provider that you're considering using for your ABA program. Discrete trial training is typically used for skills that involve discrete units of teaching, such as colors, numbers, labeling, answering WH questions, or responding to and initiating bids for joint attention. Discrete trial training is the most commonly known teaching procedure within applied behavior analysis, although there are a lot of misconceptions about discrete trial training. A discrete trial simply means that a single item or single target is broken down into a discrete learning unit. A discrete learning unit consists of a specific direction, a response, and a consequence for the response. Prompts may also be used to help the learner engage in the correct response. Discrete trial training is most commonly done at a quote-unquote work table, but can actually be done anywhere. Another type of teaching procedure, or modality of ABA, is chaining. Chaining teaching procedures are typically used for a skill that involves many steps chained together, such as tying shoes, hygiene skills, or following recipes. Chaining procedures involve breaking down those skills into smaller, more manageable components called a task analysis. The steps are then chained together systematically to promote success and independence. Natural environment teaching is a teaching modality that, contrary to popular belief, does not mean just taking work materials off the table and moving them to a play area or onto the floor. Natural environment teaching, or teaching in the net, is a systematic introduction of learned skills into the natural environment to promote generalized behavior change. In a natural environment teaching paradigm, the instructor also begins incorporating more natural reinforcement. For example, instead of teaching color identification using flashcards at a work table, the instructor might intentionally set up a racing car set with the targeted color cars. The instructor will still present a clear instruction, prompt if needed, and reinforce the correct response. Natural environment teaching should be accompanied by a teaching plan or a formal plan, in contrast to incidental teaching, which we'll talk about next. Incidental teaching refers to capturing naturally occurring opportunities to teach targeted skills. These opportunities may occur in the natural environment, but they do not necessarily include a formal teaching plan. While natural environment teaching requires contriving the environment, incidental teaching simply means capturing opportunities as they arise. It still requires prompting and reinforcing the targeted response, and the therapist should be trained to capture these opportunities. Stay tuned for part 2 of this series, where we will shine a light on some other modalities of ABA that fall under the types of ABA categories, such as applied verbal behavior and positive behavior supports. In the meantime, it's your turn. Sound off. Hop over to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/ABA-ABLG and tell us, what ABA jargon would you like demystified so that you can be more empowered to oversee your home ABA program? You can also leave that in the comments below this video and we'll be sure to pick it up. We hope you find this information helpful. For more tips and resources, check out our extensive Learning Center and article library at www.ablg.org/articles, or check out our Learning Center. You can also find us on social media, where we curate the hottest tips and current events for the autism community. Thanks for watching ABLG TV, and be sure to check back weekly for new episodes, and find us at www.ablg.org.